Okay, guys. So at the moment, Electroneum, the cryptocurrency, Electroneum is at the biggest mobile conference in the world, in Spain. And if you're just new to Electroneum, I want to tell you a few things about it, and I'll give a few points of view that you may not know of, but I'm putting it out there. I mean, I've definitely got a few Electroneum, and I'm going to see where this goes. But I've also got a few, some people might say that paranoia or conspiracy theory things that I'll go into later. I'm just putting those forward. I've still got all my ETN. I'm going to see where this goes, but I'm also, can I say I'm 100% on board with Electroneum? I would have to say no. However, it looks like it's doing awesome stuff, and I think, guys, what has happened is Electroneum is in the big time, and it's in bigger time. It's in with the big players more than we know. That's my theory is. Electroneum is with the big boys more than we know. Okay, so why have I got Electroneum? Why is it so beneficial for people? Okay, well, let's have a quick rundown. At the moment, there's just about 3 million registered users. And let's go through some of the benefits. Benefits for mobile companies. Electroneum increases customer retention and acquisition by allowing your customers to top up their mobile phone with the free ETN. We reward them with every month. For every user you have on board, you also receive ongoing ETN. So for the big mobile companies, what happens is you download the app, you get free Electroneum, and then you put that Electroneum, which equates to about they're saying at this stage, but of course it can go up any day and all the time, and probably will in the near future. Equates to about, at the moment, about $3 a month, I think it is, or something like that. Or they're expecting it to. And what the mobile companies, mobile organizations, corporations, they get retention, people's retention, because what people can do is actually top up the data and help to pay off their mobile phone, monthly fees with Electroneum. So, for corporates, I'm just doing this so you can see it better. Access over 1/5 of the world's population who are now able to use digital payments for the very first time. So they've got an automatic payment, automatic payment program in place. Allows you to provide your customers with an easy way to spend the ETN they earn on your products and services. Okay, for retailers, accept a new form of digital payment today and become an innovator with your community. ETN provides your community with a new way to spend, helping you to widen your customer reach, drive growth, and increase revenue. So there you go. Retailers it's an easy process to put this app into their system, and people can have the benefit of, if they want, they can pay for their goods with Electroneum. What they haven't got there, but I won't go into the big one here because it takes so long, is that, of course, the retailers, if Electroneum is, okay, so you buy an Apple for, I don't know, hypothetical 50 Electroneums, then a couple of months later, the Electroneum that the retailers got from that one Apple, a couple of months later, that same 50 ETN could be worth 1,000. So There you go. People. Begin using a new form of digital payment that pays you back. No bank account required. Receive up to $3 worth of ETN every month, which you could save or spend at an ever-increasing number of local retailers and merchants. Okay, now, receive free ETN every month. Instant payment technology. I think it's the first in the world, and they've patented that. Regulation. Yes, first cryptocurrency in the world to be regulated through this. KYC, know your customer, and anti-money laundering verification. First cryptocurrency to have that regulated, so big businesses will be interested in it simply for that. The big businesses want to know that who they're dealing with and etc. Driving an entrepreneurial spirit via our online freelancer marketplace empowered by ETN. For the first time, more than 1.7 billion unbanked people worldwide will be able to learn and sell or earn and sell digital skills without the need of a bank account. Now, so here's benefits for the mobile corporation. Increase customer acquisition, reduce vendor to operator costs, definitely. Improve net promoter score, drive vertical sales and generate new revenue streams. We achieve this in a number of ways. So this is for the for the big mobile companies that take it on board. We reward users $3 a month. For every customer you refer, you receive an ongoing reward, thus creating an additional revenue stream. We can integrate you with your top-up system, allowing customers to pay you directly for the data. So there's big rewards for corporations, for mobile companies for doing this, for retailers, benefits for people, so all around. They have definitely Electroneum is definitely ahead of the game of all the other cryptocurrencies. There's no doubt about it. As far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin is just a show dog, really, and it's always going to be probably on top because it was one of the first to come out. But Electroneum has patented technology. It's got an automatic payment system. It's vendors can set it up easily. You get free. Download the app. You get free Electroneum daily. Now let's have a look at the team. One of the team on board is actually an OBE. Got an OBE from the Queen. Now, look, guys. The Mobile Conference is currently happening as we speak, and but on the Electroneum board, on the Electroneum advisory board, if my computer hurries up, is this guy who actually works for he's on the Electroneum team, Chris Gorman. He's had a lot of experience in the mobile world. He's an OBE. So the team is top notch, second to none, I'd basically say. Now let's look at this. Now guys, if you haven't got Electroneum app, I'll put my referral number below and or in the description. Help me out. Now that's another thing, they've got a referral system. Now what happens is if you guys start up, you get a referral number, then you refer people from your number, you will forevermore infinitely get free Electroneum from the people that you the more they sign up, and etc. You will forevermore get Electroneum from the people you sign up and the people they sign up, etc. So that's worth doing. Okay. Electroneum solves the problem. Dealing with inequality is one area where it could have maximum impact. That's because one of the reasons why there's so much inequality in the world is due to low levels of financial inclusion. Okay, so Electroneum solves that problem. In essence, it can uses influence to drive mobile operators towards Electroneum as a solution. This can be a game changer for ETN holders. That's because the number of users would grow exponentially. This growth makes Electroneum one of the highest potential cryptos at current prices. Totally agree with that. GSM alone is enough to drive significant value growth for ETN and create a wave of adoption like never seen before in crypto spaces. Now, guys, there's a reason why I believe that Electroneum is actually bigger than we think or bigger than we know. Now, what I'm about to go over is don't take it negatively, okay? I could be absolutely wrong, and okay, we're going to get a little bit into conspiracy theories and that now, but what I'm also thinking that could be happening is that once upon a time, big corporations used to run companies in potentially what could be seen as a controlling negative way. That's all I'll say about that. What I'm thinking with Electroneum is, yes, and how in the past could you tell if a big corporation was potentially running things in a negative controlling way was by the symbols they use, and one of those particular symbols was pyramids. Okay, I think what might be happening with Electroneum is they're using those same symbols, same colors, but they're basically saying they're going to use all those symbols for good now, and not in a controlling way. They're going to use these symbols, colors, etc. in a good way. Now, what you might think, why am I saying this? In the past, pyramids especially have been a sign of, well, initially they were good, and then certain people took them over and they turned them into negative forms. But initially, pyramids are actually a very good symbol. So Electroneum could be going back to, like I say, the positive side of these symbols. Now, the other thing is this color blue in the past has been associated with the United Nations, and the United Nations has been one of those entities that in the past has, tended to have a negative controlling aspect to it. That's all I'll say about that. But I'm thinking that Electroneum could be turning all this around and using it all in a positive way, and that's what I believe anyway. Now hold on, so you've got the blue there, you've got the pyramids. Just show you something else if I can find it here. Where is it? Just to go here, hold on. Twitter, is it Twitter? Hold on, guys, we have to get to the main page. Hold on, could be back here. Okay, let's go and have a look at the where is it? Hold on, sorry about this, guys. I just want to show you something else. I think pretty sure it's on their Twitter page. I just want to show you something else quickly. Sorry, I didn't have this set up. No, you don't want to know about Donald Trump. Okay, hold on, guys. What I want to put in here is Electroneum. Okay, now let's go and have a look. Because one thing they have been asking you to do in the past, although one aspect of this. So this guys, this is the ETN Electroneum, as far as I can tell. I'm pretty sure it is. I might be wrong. If you can, if I am wrong about this, let me know. But I think this is the Electroneum community website or the actual Electroneum website. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is the actual Electroneum not website, but the Twitter, on Twitter. Now, in the past, various symbols, like I was saying, have represented a more negative, controlling aspect of, the powers that be. Now, I saw one other guy talking about this, and guys, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying that Electroneum is a big bad monster. What I'm saying is, I think Electroneum might be an example of a company that's actually turning things around, and trying to do good for the world. Okay, so I'll make you aware of something else in the past that has been used in a controlling negative way, and that's symbols, hand signals, etc. Now, one thing that a symbol in the past that was linked to a controlling negative aspect of some big companies was a hand signal where you, well, I'll show you it actually. And here it is right here. Now you see that guy there doing a hand signal covering one eye. Now in the past that has been associated with the number 666. Why? Because you have 1 6, 2 6s, 3 6. So that hand signal in the past has been associated with 666. Now guys, you might think this is a conspiracy. I'm just letting you know. And one of, as most people out there will know, you have to do different, when you tune in, when you go on to, update and do whatever on the app, one thing you have to do is hand signals and that. And I saw one guy on the internet who was a bit worried about this, and that's one of the signs you have to do. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know everything is, everything above board. I want people to be aware of all this, not just go in all guns blazing. I'm thinking that Electroneum could be turning the tide around and doing all this for good. So there you go. But I can't. I have to. If I see something, I say something. I'm still on board with Electroneum, so we'll see where this goes. And don't forget, my link is below for new users, and you can use my referral link.